Hi, hello guys, welcome back to the series, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and our epic quest across Europe. We're currently in nation number 25 of 33 on our goal to win every top flight division in the European nations in the game. It's currently Scotland. As you may know from the last episode, we are the manager of Motherwell, where we're predicted by the media to finish down in 9th place. We're a third of the way through the season. It's going okay. It's going better than our prediction. It's not been fantastic. We're now 97 years old. 97 years old. We're 60 years in the future, just about, which is huge. Yeah, in terms of the Cinch Premiership, we currently find ourselves in 5th position, which is what I mean by it's going well. It could be better. Celtic and Rangers have doubled our points tally already, a third of the way through the season, which gives you some indication of the task that we've got here in Scotland, particularly as the manager of Motherwell. We still have a positive goal difference. We've played 12, won 4, drawn 4, lost 4. So we've been very, very hit and miss, shall we say. In terms of the schedule, of course, you were here opening day of the season, that fantastic 3-0 win over Partick Thistle. Unfortunately, it was a 2-1 defeat next time out to St Mirren. Fraser Wood got us going. George Hillcoat in the 15th minute and David Meechan for St Mirren, though, took all 3 points back to St Mirren. You can see by the match stats just above my head, this side, that we were much, much better. We were absolutely dominant in this game. And we've maybe sort of been FM'd a little bit, really, which is unfortunate. Did get through in the Cup second round on penalties to Dundee United. It was then back-to-back defeats in the league, though, unfortunately, away at Ibrox. Daniel Godin with the only goal of the game in the 32nd minute. We had our chances. XG-wise, we're slightly better than Rangers were. We made Rangers sweat for it a little bit, really. This is not good enough, though. Rainford's been very hit and miss, and I've not found anybody who can consistently play in this right-sided midfield role. Decent ratings, unfortunately. So, 2 defeats there in a row. We did sort of get bounced back a little bit with a draw against Hearts. They equalised in the 85th minute after Junior Rainford had given us the lead. Again, we were the better team and probably deserved all 3 points, but we did concede a late equaliser. Maybe it's a fitness thing. The players still getting used to my tactics, stuff like that. It was another draw with Dundee this time. Dundee took the lead. We were the ones to equalise late on this time through Andy Niven. Again, we were arguably the better team and probably should have took all 3 points. You can see Rainford had a poor game again. Brayson, this side, had a poor game. We've just not really found that combination with the front 3 yet. Did pick up a great win against Aberdeen, though. Fraser Wood and Andy Niven with the goals. Aberdeen, no shots on target. We had 25 shots in total. We dominated the game. Absolutely battered Aberdeen, who have had a poor start to the season, by the way. Did get knocked out of the Cup by Partick Thistle, though, in the quarter-final after extra time. But we made it back-to-back wins in the league with a 1-0 win over St Johnstone. Josh McLaughlin with the only goal of the game in the 14th minute, which was really, really good. It was then 2 draws, and this was a huge one. Away at Celtic Park, a 1-1 draw with Celtic, and they had to equalise late on to get the draw. They battered us. They did batter us, absolutely battered us. But Murat Demir popped up in the 88th minute to cancel out Junior Rainford's opening goal. You can see again this right-hand side and the left-hand side, for that matter, poor performances. Another draw, though, another 1-1 with Morton. Barry Murphy opened the scoring for Morton before Junior Rainford equalised 10 minutes later. Again, we were dominant. Their XG is so high because their goal was a penalty. You can see they just shot up there, but we were, again, the dominant team. Probably deserved the win. Not great performances in the wings again, though. Unfortunately, it was back-to-back defeats, though. First of all, against Hibs, Charlie Bunting with the only goal of the game in the 68th minute. Followed that up by being beaten 2-0 away from home by Dundee United. Stephen Shields with both the goals. Brayson was sent off in the 14th minute. Niven with a 6 on the right-hand side. Rainford with a 6.1. It was shocking from our point of view. Absolutely shocking. But we have bounced back with a win against Partick Thistle most recently. Aaron Pretel with the only goal of the game in the 58th minute. a good performance and nice to get the win. So we do currently sit in that 5th position, which is probably the best we can hope for. St Mirren and Dundee United are 7 8 points ahead of us. Maybe we can pull that back, maybe not, depending on if we can bring anybody in. I have brought one signing in on loan. It is Fidel Singleton Pettifer. He's a 22-year-old Englishman on loan from Newcastle, unfortunately. Defensive midfielder on defend, a little bit of cover. He's played more as a segundo volante for us, which obviously the Newcastle manager is not happy because it's in his loan agreement that he has to play as a defensive midfielder, which is poor. We're not paying any of his wages because I couldn't afford to, but they wanted us to, so instead I went for a monthly fee of 8k, which sort of covered the wages that they wanted us to pay for him over the course of the month, and they were happy to do that. So it's been okay. It has been okay so far, guys, as far as the club's concerned. We're going to do a double-header today, though. The first one is at home to Rangers, second in the table. Hopefully we can get a good result against Rangers. And this is what we're going to go with today. We are going to go with Duncan in goal, ever present. He's done okay so far. How many has he conceded so far in the league? 10 in 12, which isn't too bad. Brindley comes in as the right back. Connor Brindley, 27-year-old. Scott, okay, I guess. We're pretty poor in this sort of area. He's played one game and a 7.1, which is not too bad, I suppose. It's going to be Luke, who is the normal right back. He's standing in at centre half today. He's not too bad in that position, really. Fairly decent, and he's in because Cal Shaw is currently injured for 4 to 8 weeks, unfortunately. Alongside him is Ballantyne, who's actually started more as a left back for us this season, but he's a very good central defender as well. And then McLaughlin, who is normally the centre back, he's sort of swapped roles with Ballantyne there. He's going for the left back position today. Midfield 3 of Pretel, Peruvian, 33-year-old, again aging. He's had an okay season, 1 goal, 1 assist. Guluz as the defensive midfielder on defend. I think he's performed better than the guy I've got on loan, Singleton Pettifer. And then it's Lamy, who is now accomplished as that defensive midfield role as a segundo volante. He could just do with getting his tackling and his marking, his position a little bit higher. In fact, defensive positioning. Let's get him training that. Hopefully that'll bring his tackling up. Wood is going to start on the right-hand side today. Like I say, the wingers have not really impressed me so far. It's going to be Brayson on the left. Again, he's been shocking, really, is Brayson. He's supposed to be the best player at the club, but we'll give him time. And then Rainford up top, who, again, is hit and miss, very hit and miss. In the Premiership, a 6.82, 6 goals in 9 games, though he's not too bad. But again, hit and miss. So as we get the game underway, we do have an early highlight, unfortunately, is Fort Rangers. It's Zacharias finding Kitbasher, Montangi forward towards Cardoso. They're going to be in already here, Rangers. Sands on the left-hand side. It's a decent effort from the edge of the area. Easy for Duncan, though. We're just hoping that we can hold on for something here against Rangers. Our form is patchy, to say the best, whereas Rangers are on a 5-game winning streak, I think it is. Kitbasher on that right-hand side that looks to get the ball into the box is cut out by Brayson, further headed away by McLaughlin, and Brayson helps it further on. But Rainford has lost the ball. Safri with a long ball over the top towards Sands at the back post. Can he put it across for a teammate? He can. It's towards Cardoso. The defenders, though, have done really, really well to get back and block any effort on target. But Duncan rolls it out to Ballantyne, to the left towards McLaughlin, forward towards Brayson, Pretel, Guluz, who's lost out to Cardoso. It's Montagny bringing the ball down the right-hand side. Kitbasher with the ball into the box towards Cardoso. It's a great save by Duncan in goal there for Motherwell. And with half an hour on the clock, it's a free kick to be taken by Brayson towards that back post and Luke, but it's headed clear. Lamy is going to pick the ball up. We've sort of ridden the early storm that Rangers were throwing at us in the opening sort of 10 minutes, and we've managed to weather that storm and starting to grow into the game just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Rangers are massively on top. We're under the cosh, but we've sort of weathered the storm just a little bit. As Guluz cuts that pass out, finds Luke. Luke finds Brindley, bringing it down the line, over the halfway line. Has he got any support? He's gone over the top towards Wood, who's got him behind the defender. The defender's done well to get back to him, though, but Wood turns inside the area. Lamy, Pretel, we've hit the crossbar. Brayson picks up the second ball, finds McLaughlin. Can we deliver the ball back into the box? He's come backwards to Guluz instead. Now McLaughlin No, we can't get that ball back into the box. But decent play there from Motherwell. It looks like we might be getting into the half-time break, guys. All level, which would be fantastic. You can see by the match stats that are starting to appear there that we have grown into the game. We've actually had more shots than Rangers, but they're at it again straight from the kick-off. Effectively, we're only a minute into the second half, but we have managed to win that one. But it's a shocking pass by Duncan. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's hard enough as it is, guys. When you're a team like Motherwell playing against Rangers, and then we just go and gift them a goal. What on earth is this? That is shocking. Absolutely shocking from Duncan. And now we've got to somehow manage to find an equaliser. Like I say, it's hard enough as it is against a team like Rangers, who find themselves going to the top of the league by 3 points, which tells you the kind of season that they're having if they're ahead of Celtic as things stand. With 20 minutes to go, though, hopefully we can get back in, because in terms of match stats, it has been fairly even. We do win that defensive header, but the ball falls at the feet of Irvine, who finds Zacharias. Zacharias looking to the right-hand side, and Kitbasher. Ball into the box, hit first time. Ballantyne gets it clear. Brayson helps it further on. Hopefully Patel gets there. He doesn't. Irvine gets there. But we've made the tackle, and Brayson brings the ball out. The pass into Rainford. He's isolated up there by himself, really, because we're so under the cosh. But McLaughlin now with the ball. Ballantyne. McLaughlin looks long for Rainford again. Wins it this time. Finds Brayson on the left-hand side. Into Patel. Patel back to Brayson. Nice little interchange between the two. Brayson inside the area. He's got three teammates in the box, and he's gone for goal. I think the keeper has saved it. But Brayson could have picked a teammate out there. Hopefully he can pick somebody out from this corner. It's gone behind for another corner. We'll let him off. Good defending by the Rangers there. Brayson, can he this time pick out a teammate at that near post? It's towards Ballantyne. I've got no idea what happened there. The ball just seemed to accelerate after it got to Ballantyne. And with 15 minutes remaining, look, guys, this is what I mean about this right-hand side. I know we're playing Rangers, but this is every opponent. We cannot seem to find anybody who can do a decent job for us on that right-hand side. We're going to get Andy Niven on. I need some finances, really, to get some players in, or I need to work some magic in the loan market if I can, but I've got no wages to offer anybody either. So I think it's a case of this season, it is what it is, and hopefully we can finish in these top 5 places come the end of the season. But Rangers, with 5 minutes remaining on the clock, looking to get the ball forward again. It's Peggle to take the free kick. He's taking his time over it, like. Our lad. He goes long, looking for Sainz. It's a good ball in the end. Sands is in to make it 2 for Rangers, and Aldair Sands does make it 2 for Rangers. And that's disappointing, because I think we've played fairly decent in terms of the match stats. I think arguably we've been slightly better in terms of match stats, but Rangers have taken their chances. Of course, we gifted them one, which was absolutely shocking, and that's a disappointing 2-0 defeat at home to Rangers. So, guys, after that game, Hibs with a late kick-off. They did beat Aberdeen 1-0, and you can see that Hibs have now moved above us in the league. So, with everybody having played 13 games, we're in a net 6th position, which is not too bad considering we're supposed to finish in 9th. I know there's only 5 points between us and 9th, but hopefully we can... Europe. We've got to aim for Europe, haven't we? We have to aim for those top 5 places. In terms of the schedule, we're going to be back to play St Mirren in... it's actually 19 days away, so I'm going to go forward, click through all those 19 days now. Must be an international break. We're going to take on St Mirren, who currently find themselves in 4th position in their league, which is going to be fun. So we've got to go away to St Mirren. So I'm going to click forward through that now, guys. We'll catch up again in 19 days' time and take on the second game of the episode. Right, guys, welcome back. We've made it to the 27th of November. International break is over. We're facing St Mirren away from home. They currently find themselves in 4th position in the table. We currently find ourselves in 6th, as you already know. We've made one change to the lineup for today. We've brought in Hector Gillies, a 24-year-old Scot. He's a winger, believe it or not, inside forward on attack. Finishing could be slightly better, but we might as well give him a go. We've not had much luck in this right-hand side so far. That's the only change that we're going to make for today. We'll see how we get on. Of course, the last game was against Rangers, so we were never going to win that anyway. Oh no, I beg your pardon, it's not the only change we've made today. We've made a couple in defence as well, which I'll go over with you in a moment. I forgot I did some defensive changes as well. I brought Meathen back in. I've moved McLaughlin back into the middle alongside Ballantyne, and I brought Luke back in as the right back. So pretty much changed the entire defence really. You can see that here. We've got Ballantyne, McLaughlin as the two centre halves, Meathen and Mark Luke as the fullbacks there. So we're underway in what is going to be another difficult game. St Mirren have had a very, very good season so far. They've 24 points from 14 games is pretty good for St Mirren. We have started off the brighter team though, but it's St Mirren who get the first highlight of the game. It's McLennan with a free kick. It's a decent one. Duncan's made a little bit of a mess of it, but thankfully for us, the St Mirren player couldn't quite get the follow-up on target there. Duncan made an absolute hash of that save from that free kick. There was absolutely no need for him to pat that back into the path of the St Mirren attacker. But it's St Mirren again with Robertson. Robertson looking down the line. McLaughlin could have let that go through to the goalkeeper. That's something that desperately needs to change inside the match engine, because St Mirren have now got the ball and they're probably going to score from it. Ballantyne does it well to cut it out though. Koulibaly picks it up for St Mirren, finds Birchall into McLennan. Koulibaly again, Robertson, Koulibaly to Birchall. Birchall's going to find Mendes, back to Meechin. Passing the ball around nicely here, St Mirren. We've actually forced them back to the goalkeeper, which is good, but they're going to play their way out of it. Birchall finds McLennan. McLennan looking for Mendes. It's over the top of Mendes. It finds its way to Pollock in a little bit of space. Gets it back to McLennan. McLennan with the effort from range. That's rattled the crossbar from about 30 yards. What a strike that was from McLennan there. It's all St Mirren highlights, guys. It's a deep free kick. This time they've gone wide of the post. St Mirren growing into the game as the half goes on. A highlight where we've got the ball. Luke finds Gullers to McLaughlin. Luke again. McLaughlin. He's forced long, and we've just given the ball straight back to St Mirren. Pollock now with the ball towards that penalty area. Pratel's done really well to get back, but he's... he got there, took the ball off him, and then forgot about the ball and let Pollock get it back off him. He squared it for his teammate, who's hammered it into the roof of the net. More poor defending from Motherwell. Pratel does really well here, and then just stops. And it's Clark with the goal for St Mirren. Approaching half-time, we find ourselves behind again. Coming up to the hour mark now, it is still St Mirren applying the pressure. It's Robertson on left-hand side. Luke cuts out his cross, though, and he's giving it... What are we doing? What are we doing here at Motherwell? Look at the ratings of the defence. Meathen, a 6. Oh my God, we're shocking. I know there's a highlight just started. I'm going to pause it. We're going to get... let's move Ballantyne back to left back. Meathen, you're coming off, mate, because you're playing shockingly bad. We'll get Turner on, another Jamaican. Brayson on the left-hand side this time. Let's get Carlo McClung on. We're bad. We're a bad team. We're really bad. It's Robertson inside the area again. He's got 3 defenders around him. That's probably going to be a penalty because that's what happens. We're so bad. We are so bad. Yeah, of course it's a penalty. Of course it's a penalty. It's against us. It's going to be Clark, the goal scorer, to take the penalty. Good save by Duncan, though. Fantastic save. Of course, that Clark wasn't the goal scorer, was it? They must have 2 Clarks. I think it was Jay Clark who scored the goal. Duncan goes long straight away. He's just giving the ball straight back to them, man. This is going to be tough with this Motherwell team. I believe I need some reinforcements desperately. Can we grab a late equaliser though? Luke to Lamy. Lamy gets the ball across. It's deflected up into the air. They do head it away, but it falls at the feet of Galuz. Patel, he's hit the crossbar himself. Koulibaly has made a howler in defence for St Mirren, and Rainford, Johnny on the spot to tap it into an empty net from point blank range. What is Koulibaly doing here? And somehow we've scored, despite never threatening the St Mirren goal in a highlight anyway. Match stats wise, we've had more shots, but this is where St Mirren break our hearts and take all 3 points. Meechin finds Birchall back to Meechin to Jeffrey, finds Pollock, ball forward towards Porteous, but it's cut out by Turner. Good clearance, finds Gillies. I think it's Gillies. It's Gillies. McClung, Gillies again. Luke, are we going to FM St Mirren here? Not with the ball into the box like that. Now it's Birchall with the ball, finds Harris to Love, looking for Clark, but Luke does really well to get back and cut it out. Duncan gives it to Turner, to Ballantyne, back to Turner, the Jamaican. Can he conjure something? No, he finds Ballantyne instead. Ballantyne can stride over halfway line now, though. Finds McClung. McClung looking for Rainford. Hillcoat cuts it out, but we do win the header with Patel. McClung gets the ball. Can he pick a teammate out? It's a good cross towards the back post. And Gillies, Hector Gillies, with his second goal of the season in injury time at the end of the game, makes it 2-1 to Motherwell. Somehow. Don't ask me how. It's a great ball in by McClung. And Gillies, a good header at that back post. And somehow we're going to get all 3 points out of this game. We could even make it 3-1 here, guys, if Rainford can hit the target with this free kick. If he ever decides to take the free kick. It's gone just over the top of the crossbar, though. But that is the full-time whistle. What a great win here away to St Mirren. After, in all the highlights, being absolutely battered by St Mirren. Right, so after that game, us and St Mirren are the only team to have played 14 points so far, but we do go back ahead of Hibs. They're probably going to go back ahead of us, though, but we've moved into those continental European spots again. Just the 4 points behind St Mirren now after that 6-point swing that we've just had on them there, which is fantastic. So it's been an average season. We're above where we should be. In reality, we're 8 points ahead of where we should be at this point of the season. It's just we're shocking. We're really bad. I'd look at the gap that Rangers and Celtic have got on the rest of the field already. This is going to be very, very difficult, guys. This is going to be very, very difficult. What's going on with Aberdeen, though? That's the puzzling thing. Aberdeen, there's some their championships. Yeah, we don't really want a championship job, do we? I don't know how the Aberdeen manager's still got his job. How good's their best player, Williamson? See, he's so much better than ours. How on earth are they down where they are in the table? Is beyond me. They're in the Conference League, which is probably not helping. I think they finished third last season. Maybe, if it becomes available, do we jump ship to Aberdeen? Maybe, or do we, Celtic, he's up here. Second in the league behind Rangers. Of course, we're actually doing pretty well in terms of our job security. Guys, thank you, though, for watching. It's the end of the episode. We're an average team, really, in this division. We're above where we should be, like I said, but it could be so much better. It could be so much worse as well. We'll just have to see how we're going 2/3 of the way through the season, guys, which is when we'll be back. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. So cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.